local community says they were tricked out of $16,000 by a contractor who they had hired to replace the windows of their townhouses. Tonight, News 2 investigator Rebecca Collette tracks down that contractor and gives us 3 tools to use before hiring anyone to do work at your home.
The problem for these homeowners in West Ashley started in January 2015. That's when they cut that check for $16,000.
They're leaky, cracked, and falling apart. The windows in this Avondale community haven't been replaced since the homes were built in the 1970s.
This is our home and we're trying to make it nice. We've waited a long time for windows.
President of the Regency West Villas HOA, Joellen Rogers, says the homeowners collected bids and interviewed contractors.
I drove by his storefront. I researched his company. He has a website.
So she hired Russell Shiver to replace the windows in these 12 homes.
He did all the right moves. He sent me an orchid. Thanks for doing business. He was very diligent in the beginning.
Then the excuses started.
It was a couple months and I checked in and he said, "Oh, I have this question." Okay, I answered the question immediately.
Shiver eventually replaced windows in 2 units, then stopped responding. She tried filing a police report, writing a complaint with the state licensing agency, and consulting a lawyer. Joellen is out of options and patience.
Thank you for taking my story because we just didn't know what to do. It was a little helpless.
I took her concerns to Shiver's West Ashley showroom. No one was there. I called the 3 numbers posted on the front door. No one answered the first 2.
The number you called,
The third is disconnected.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Collette.
Finally, we visited him at
For
home.
you about a window project. Can we ask you some questions?
No.
Well, we understand that you took a bunch of money and didn't do it. Can you tell us anything? Are you going to give the money back? Are you going to do the work? When?
Before you hire, Angie's List recommends asking for the contractor's license number. Look it up through the state licensing agency, the LLR. You can use the online database to research anyone with a professional license, from accountants to vets.
Check out any information that you can about the historical track record.
Window World of the Low Country owner Brad Alla says follow up by asking for references.
Go and see the work that they've done or speak to the clients in which they've serviced.
And finally, you can look them up to see if they've been involved in any legal battles through the online public index. Search by last name and county to see if they've had trouble in the past. And once you pick a contractor, consumer experts say be leery of big upfront costs.
Man, we got burned.
The HOA cut Shiver a check for $16,000, half the total cost. But experts warn, don't give your contractor any more than a third up front.
Shiver eventually spoke with me over the phone. He says he spent the money on other operations, but because he got sick, he hasn't earned any new business. So his solution? The HOA pay more money to buy their windows, or he says he's working with a lender to make good on the project. He couldn't tell me when he could do the project. Window World is also exploring options to help. Rebecca Collette, News 2.
All right, good advice, Rebecca. Thank you. Remember, if you have something you want the News 2 I-Team to investigate, email us at iteam@wcbd.com. You can also call the I-Team hotline at 843-216-4949.